Hi, greetings in Jesus' name. Pointers along the way are brief, Bible-based messages I bring out, God willing, every Saturday, dealing with practical aspects of the Christian life. I hope they will be a blessing to you. You can visit my website at www.c-n-c.org for my articles and books. This is pointer number 854 and its title is Political Thinking. When Jesus was rising in popularity among the people, the Jewish rulers became jealous. But without recognizing and dealing with this jealousy, they reasoned among themselves that it was going to be detrimental for the country. And so, it was better to sacrifice one life than to put the whole country in jeopardy. It appealed to everyone who heard it, except that this was not the real reason behind the plot to kill Jesus. The Pharisees wanted Jesus to prove that he was their Messiah by doing a miracle, yet they were unwilling to recollect the memory of the hundreds of miracles Jesus had done among the people. When the chief priest asked Jesus whether he was the Messiah and he replied, affirming it, he turned it around as if it was blasphemy. Jesus had his miracles and his blameless life to back his claims, and yet the chief priest turned it around as if Jesus was making a false claim. It was a no-win situation for Jesus. When Judas returned the 30 pieces of silver which he had received as a price for betraying Jesus, the Jewish rulers could not accept it into the temple treasury because they said it was blood money. Remember, they had had no qualms earlier about putting an innocent man to death for their selfish gain, and now they were being very sensitive about minor aspects of propriety. They wanted to present a picture about how careful they were about keeping the sanctity of the temple. We need to understand that in any situation, there are many factors at play, some of which are more important than others. But those who play politics can always bring out a less important factor into the limelight and exaggerate it in such a way that an innocent person gets depicted as a criminal and a criminal is seen as a saint. We can see that this kind of politics is played not only among political parties but also by ordinary people in their interaction with others. We need to make sure that we are not playing politics ourselves and also that we are prepared to face it from others who are less scrupulous. When we are determined to be truthful and sincere in all that we do, we find that no matter how innocent we are, people have a way to turn things around against us. A common example is when one man does wrong to another and then points to the second man not forgiving him. This is really injustice and not being fair, but that is life. That is why we have to be willing, as disciples of Jesus, to overlook a lot of offenses against us, forgive those who do wrong to us, and bear with those who are not changing. Colossians chapter 3, verse 13. Bearing with one another and forgiving each other, whoever has a complaint against anyone, just as the Lord forgave you, so also should you. On the other hand, we have to learn to avoid this politics from our side. Let us stand with truth and take care about how we deal with the others. Remember, there are many factors in any situation. Let us not try to strain out the gnats while swallowing camels. Matthew chapter 23, verse 24. You blind guides who strain out a gnat and swallow a camel. Also, when we notice the speck in another's eyes, let us make an effort to get rid of the log in our own. Matthew chapter 7 verses 4 and 5. Or how can you say to your brother, let me take the speck out of your eyes, and behold, the log is in your own eye? You hypocrite, first take the log out of your own eye, and then you will see clearly to take the speck out of your brother's eyes. May the Lord bless you in your life as you have listened to these words. Thank you.